Hi everybody, welcome back. This is Living Crafty and Cozy and my name is Audra. I just want to say a huge shout out to everyone who subscribes to the channel and who watches the shows. I just want to say thank you to you guys for being patient with me. I don't get to create new content as much as I would like, but I'm doing as much as I can. This past month we had a huge hurricane blow through. We live in Florida here, so everyone felt the effects of Milton, and then we went on a much needed vacation. So but I'm back and I'm ready to DIY and I'm ready to kick off the holiday season with you guys officially. Let's get started. All right, everybody, let's get started. I am starting this show with a bit of a styling for my mantle for Christmas, and I wanted to show you guys how I style. I mean, I really DIY a lot of my own decor. I piece a lot of things together. You'll see that it's never just taken out of a bag and just put up, or rarely. So let's get started. And I just wanted to showcase this amazing garland, and you'll never guess where I got this. One of my neighbors was literally just giving it away, and they had it up in the front of their curb there. And so I just picked it up, and it's like literally 3 or 4 different types of greenery in there. It's big. It's kind of hard to manage and get to lay straight. So you see me tacking it into the mantle there with some small nails. And also it's like a little too full, like there's a little too much of the eucalyptus sprigs there. So I am thinning it out just slightly so that you can see the items behind that I'm going to place on the mantle. So this is just super, super lovely. And like I said, I got it for free. I kind of can't believe it. And these are the angels that I got at Hobby Lobby this year when their merchandise was, the Christmas merchandise was 50% off. I think they are beautiful. And I'm super picky about the angels that I get. So honestly, I haven't had angels in a couple of years because I haven't really liked anything that I've seen. I kind of like them like without painted faces on, just kind of like a blank face, but just like the angel figure. You can tell that they're angels. They have wings. And I thought these ones were so cool because they have leaves for wings. So beautiful green added in there and just fine little touches of red. I don't really do red in my main living room, but I thought that this was just minute enough that it would be so pretty, and I just loved them. So this shadow box I've done for many years in a row now with the nativity scene. I change it up a little bit here and there, and I just try and keep, you know, what we feel to be the real reason of this season. I keep baby Jesus on my mantle every single year, and the angels and everything just reminding us why we're celebrating this season. That's me personally, and I love to have it. I've got other themes in different areas of the house, but I just like this part that we're looking at, you know, every single night to just kind of be reminding us of why we're doing what we're doing. And here you can see I'm adding just a little bit of this gold garland that I picked up from Target last year. So I pulled it apart and made like little picks out of it. And this is one of my favorite things that we do is my husband gathered this really big branch and kind of cleaned it off. And I got this idea from DIY Karam, and she did something similar to this, and I absolutely love the idea. I think it's perfect for Christmas. I guess you could do it for 4th of July too with the stars and everything. But I'm hanging up a variety of different star ornaments. I'm pretty sure I've got all of these from Dollar Tree. So I'm just hanging everything up there, and I'm going to end up winding some fairy lights around the branch. It just looks so heavenly and so beautiful. And down at the bottom of my mantle, I do try and keep things down here that my kids can kind of play with, and that it's not going to be the end of the world if they mess up or they break. So I got these beautiful wooden trees, cutout trees at an antique store last year, and they were on sale, and I think they're so gorgeous. I love them all clumped together like this, and just laying out like my little fake snow, the Dollar Tree white cloths there, and then just putting up a little bit of a Christmas village. And that one tree is so big and so heavy, it just does not want to stand up for me, so I have to rearrange it quite often. And I'm just playing around with some different ideas here. Those little wooden houses, I tried putting there that star, but in the end, I just ended up putting some bottle brush trees next to the glass houses, and I think that worked really well. And I'm just filling up my fireplace wood holder there with some pine cones and some greenery. The greenery I pulled off of my garland up top. I'm just kind of poking in there, and it looks really pretty and ready for Christmas. And there it is, all pulled together. I really like this look, and this year I really am trying to do some new stuff. Like, I feel like I've been in a bit of a rut with the way that I decorate, so I am trying to do some new things and try to do things a little bit differently, especially in my living room. And I am going to be doing some DIYs here at the end of this video. This is obviously like a how to style, but I am doing some DIYs as well. And this is what it looks like all lit up. We ended up adding some of the battery operated votives, not votives, the taper candles, and a few pillar candles. And here I am DIYing my Winter Wonderland garland. I used to have these on multiple doorways of the house and the living room there, but I did decide to just do it on the one leading into the kids' playroom this year. I love this look. I don't know if I'll ever not do this look. It's so pretty, and it's so like whimsical and everything. And again, I'm pretty sure I got almost all of these snowflakes from Dollar Tree. I'm mixing in like silver, iridescent, wooden, because that raw wood look has been popular for a couple years in a row. I think it's like Nordic or something. And the only thing I didn't get at Dollar Tree were those two big golden snowflakes. I am not sure. I think I just got them at a thrift store or a flea market somewhere. And this garland here is just the cheap, I think like $3 9-foot garland from, or no, maybe it's 12-foot. It's really long. But anyways, it's from Walmart. It's one of their cheaper ones, but I do think it ends up looking a little bit nicer than the Dollar Tree garland, which I have used that before in the past for many years, but then I just kind of started switching over to this garland here, and I think it looks just a little bit nicer. And so what I'm doing here is I'm just doing my bottom layer. I'm hanging with ornament hooks, you know, so they'll kind of like hang from the garland, and then doing that with a few icicles. And then for my top layer, I'm just kind of tucking them into the branches of the garland. and I'm using a lot of smaller snowflakes on top, the small wooden ones from Dollar Tree, and there's also like these small white plastic ones that have glitter on it. That's me appreciating my own work. Anyways, like I said, I do love this look. I don't know that I'll ever not do this look. It's so pretty. I might add some fairy lights to it. I don't know. But that's it. I really love it. Just gives all the winter feels. And right here, I just wanted to introduce the idea of having an ornament hospital. I call this ornament hospital. I have so many old ornaments that have lost bits and pieces that you can't hang them anymore. So I keep a box for all of my broken pieces, and I try and get back and fix them whenever I can. It's really helpful. And last year, I started doing the dining room area in our house in 12 Days of Christmas. I found these great little ornaments, these wooden cutout ornaments on Amazon, and they were so colorful, and I just love the idea of pulling in all these bright flashy colors for this look. So, and I found these purple and gold and red ornaments that kind of match them. So I wanted to pull it all together in a look. And here I am finally creating my own garland with the 12 Days of Christmas. And I'm just hanging it all up there on my wall above my picture that I actually found at an antique store. So that Merry Christmas picture I found last year in an antique store, and I loved it because it had all of those bright colors, and it has a lot of the elements. I'll zoom in on it at the end there, and you can see there's like drums and different things kind of that fit in with the theme of 12 Days of Christmas. So I thought it was perfect with the decor. And I just picked up that tabletop. It's like a votive holder tree. I just kind of bent the votive holder part back because I didn't care for it as much. But I just got that the other day at Salvation Army for $2.99. Isn't that cute? And here I am just hanging up those ornaments on that garland. This was a perfect look, and it just gave me all of that I was looking for last year. I didn't quite achieve that look last year, but this year it's all pulled together, and I was really happy with that. And like I said, I'm going to do a close-up and let you guys see everything up close because those ornaments are so cute. And just another thing to pull in the 12 Days of Christmas, I have all of these gorgeous gilded looking pears and, you know, a partridge in a pear tree. That's the very beginning of the song, right? So there you have it. And this is going to be a DIY for the back wall of my couch. So let me give credit to the original creator of this DIY, Miss Sherry from the Canterbury Cottage. I think that's it, Canterbury Cottage. And I love watching all of her videos. She's a creative genius. She did this DIY this year, but she just did the one picture frame. And I just thought it was so stunning and wintry, and I knew I had to do it when I saw it. But I wanted to make more of like a gallery. So here I am. I'm just starting with this big, beautiful picture frame that I picked up at Community Thrift Store, and with all the discounts that they had, I ended up paying like $3.74 for this picture frame. I mean, that's like a huge picture frame, and it's really nice. So I got an excellent deal. So what I'm doing here, this project really calls for chalk paint, but I did not have any white chalk paint on hand. So that was bad on me. And, but I just went ahead and used the Apple Barrel acrylic paint that I had. I guess it's not that big of a deal, okay? But I just, every time I look at it, I'm like, oh, this really calls for chalk paint. But anyways, I powered through and it doesn't look bad at all. It actually looks really pretty. So I'm just kind of like lightly brushing on the white to these frames. You can make it look solid white. You can do that if you want to. I like a little bit of a wiped look. It just gives it a bit more of like an older look to me. I don't like everything perfectly covered. So, I'm just, wiping off where it's too heavy and then adding a little bit back in here and there, but just completely covering that frame with the white paint and then letting it dry for a bit. And then, I had thrifted these 2 sprigs of greenery, and literally all you do is just drape it over the top of the frame. I like it kind of going in a downward motion on the side. And I had initially used a little bit of hot glue on it, but I was like, that's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. So I did take just a really thin piece of twine and tied it very tightly to the top of the frame in like 3 or 4 different spots. You'll see me doing that here, and you're just going to get your placement of everything. Now, I will add that Miss Sherry had hung pine cones to be like hanging. It almost made it look like a window. It was so gorgeous. I didn't do that here. I might do that in the future, or maybe add like a small ornament or 2. I think that could be fun and cute. If I do it, I will post an updated picture on my channel and just let you guys see it. But I think that they look absolutely stunning without any of that hanging. It's just a collaboration of different frames and different looking greenery. And then I took this bow that I had, this ribbon that I had, green and white, and just made a big floppy ribbon, and that I did hot glue into the left-hand corner. Oh my God. I love that ribbon, and I'm so sad that was the last of my ribbon. I didn't have any more of that ribbon, and I think it's so beautiful, and I'm really upset that I didn't have any more to do my other frames with. It's so pretty, but I did find some other ribbons that went with that look. And there's everything together, so I kind of did different sprigs of greenery for all the different frames, and I think that they're gorgeous. I'm really impressed with how it turned out. Well, I just wanted to show you a little picture gallery of what all we did, the decor and the DIYs, and I hope you guys find some time to get in there and start getting your own decor up and DIYing. And as always, thank you for watching. I really appreciate you guys, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.